Hello and welcome to the Grim Report. Now this I did remember yesterday. I did one on the San Diego Underground Urban Myth. Well, a loyal viewer and a fan and a sub, Ken MCINTYRE. He suggested for me to look up the Seattle Underground City. And I got this from the weirdus.com. Weirdus.com. It's all in one word. If you hear a noise in the background, that will be someone texting me back about something that they want to do with me. And on Sunday, hopefully he'll want to do it. Seattle's original grunge movement had nothing to do with music. Instead, it was all about living in the dark depths, below what the eyes can see. In 1889, the Great Seattle Fire spread throughout most of Seattle, destroying the bulk of its business district. While devastation was severe, rebuilding presented the city with a unique opportunity to improve upon itself. Being that the Pioneer Square area was built upon tidal tidelands, it often flooded, so when it was rebuilt, city officials decided to build it on more elevated level than its previous incarnation. Unfortunately, restless business owners began rebuilding before the city had a chance to start the elevated renovation, and the owners were building at the old street level. It was decided to build the city up without shutting down that lay below. This meant that some sidewalks and storefronts were as deep as 36 feet beneath the newer, higher version of this neighborhood. Upon completion, by building up bricks and wooden walls to elevate the street level, Seattle had created a bona fide underground city version. Climb down ladders. Climb down ladders down the lower level streets and stories until a series of entrances was built to grant access to the subterranean section town. The city eventually condemned the underground city on grounds that it seemed like breeding pit for any number of diseases, particularly bubonic plague, which had been sweeping the city for decades. The underground sat unused just beneath the surface of the very much active Pioneer Square. Starting during the 1960s, local entrepreneurs began running tours of the underground city, appropriately named the Underground Tour, which has become a popular tourist activity. Recently, the tour organized being offered to the Underground Tour, which is an adult-geared version of the tour that speaks frankly about the tunnels used by drug possession kingpins, Penny Turret, a tour guide of Seattle's underbelly, showed us around when we visited the city. One of the first things we asked Penny was why it was necessary in the first place to elevate the city. She told us that the havoc the constant flooding wreaked on the area's infrastructure and particularly on its plumbing. Yeah, you could call it a big problem. out toilet literally flushed in reverse during really high tides, Penny informed us. It turns out when you lay sewer system, you should have the exit point above the highest tide. I think the Romans had that down. Seattle, we're all about trial and error. Penny filled us in the day-to-day routine of split time between the above and below ground areas of the city. The city figured a solution was to put ladder up the corners, and that's how you would cross the street without dropping the kids you packaged. It was miserable, Penny told us, and the men in Seattle, you knew these were loggers, and they're either chopping or partying. We asked her what the results of having heavy drinking portion of the population climbing up and down ladders all day. 17 guys didn't make it. She said 17 men fell from the street to the sidewalk. They caused to death involuntary suicide. Penny also filled us in some of the less legitimate activities that took place deep beneath the town. Seattle is Wild West town, Penny said. Hint of pride. I mean, we are on the coast. How much more frontier can you get? We call the suing Seattle had a large quantity of sewing girls. Sewing houses. We'll just say that the girls told the cops they were arrested. When they were arrested. How large was the problem? At one point, 10% of the population claimed to be working as seamstress. Penny admitted over 2,000 seamstresses are all but 6 living in the same 3-block area. It just goes to prove we always said here at Weird WA, when you've got a lot of gold and a lot of frontier people, you've got to get your britches stitched. These days, the underground version of the Pioneer Square still stands, although access is limited to the public. Rumors are swirling around it becoming de facto home for Seattle's homeless population, who uses it for shelter, especially during the bad weather. Well, there you go, Ken. You're welcome. I mean, personally, this was a good story. I mean, it borders on real reality. But at the same time, it also borders on paranormal. Because, I mean, 17 men died. I mean, in one area. 17 men. And that, my friends, could lead to hauntings. No, they didn't say there was any hauntings. They did say, well, there weren't any hauntings. So, you never know. But there are a few things that do happen in paranormal situations, and suicide. Involuntary suicide is a sudden death. But, they didn't say anything about it. This is from Weird US, by the way. And Seattle, Washington. So, yeah, this is where this is at. But to recap, Seattle burned down. They wanted to build the city up because, well, of the flooding and the backing up the toilets. The toilet's going in reverse when you back up. Now, that's kind of strange, isn't it? I think so. You'll have to excuse the lighting. I'm using the sunlight because it's 5:37. I'm normally upstairs by now. I'm the only one upstairs till like 6, but you guys know that if you watched my other video. And like I said, tomorrow's the last day because it'll be about this time I will be recording a video about around 6 o'clock tomorrow. And then I will be recording another one at 8 o'clock for the Grim Report. But Saturday, be nothing. Like every weekend. Sunday night at 8 o'clock, I will be doing a live stream, culminating everything I know about Asperger's and everything I can pull up about Asperger's. But there will also be a Grim Report in that. And hopefully I will be able to have a special guest. Sorry guys. Like I said, this is the person who I want to join. And hopefully he'll be able to make it. He will also have a story for you that actually happened to him. I'm not going to say the name of the person, but I will be telling you guys again, if you want some good storytelling, there are 4 people that you need to look up. It's on my last video. I'm not going to post their links down every time. Vault of Nightmares, the Vault Keeper, it's his name. Chaos Theory Productions, Lakea the Librarian, Dark Waters. Those are 4 main people that I know of that do a great job at storytelling. Either it be real or creepypastas. But Chaos has done a creepypasta. He's good at that. DW, all his stories are true stories. He doubles checks these. He calls these people. Vault, nobody's going to tell this man a lie. Trust me. Along with Lakea, nobody's going to tell this girl a lie without her knowing. And without Vault knowing. And you don't want to make either one of these 4 people mad. Especially not Vault and not DW. And, oh, God. Don't even attempt to tell a lie to Lakea, the librarian. Those are the 4 people you guys should check out. They're very dear friends of mine. And I will continue to tell you people at the end of every video before the recap. Check them out. They get my full endorsement. Now, to recap, I know this is going on a little long, but the story was long. This recap is Seattle had a fire. Like I said, some people thought it was the best thing to hit. 17 people died falling down ladders trying to get down to the lower street because they built up their city. I want you guys want your comments. Ken, this is because of him. This story is because of him. You guys want something on the Grimm Report? Comment. Let me know. Okay? Leave a thumbs up if you like the video. Don't if you don't. It's okay. I don't monetize my videos because I don't believe in that. I don't believe in making money off of my content because, yeah, I put effort into it, but making money off of it's not something I want to do. I love doing it. I do it for the love of it, you know. And let me know what you guys think, what I should do next. Till then, good luck. Good night. God bless.